Hey everyone, how is everyone doing tonight? I want to come on here and do a review on NXT Vengeance Day, and it was a good pay-per-view from start to finish, and and me and my dad, we watched, and my sister, we watched the pay-per-view, the entire pay-per-view, and I would have to say it 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 was legitimately awesome, and the ending of the pay-per-view is what really got me though. But yeah, I'm I'm gonna go over that with y'all tonight. Um, and N and NXT Vengeance Day um was held in Clarksville, Tennessee, at the F and M Bank Arena. And NXT is a part of WWE. Um, I just want to get that out there. And now I'm going to go over the matches with you guys. The first match of the night was Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. Well, it was Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams versus Braun. I mean, mm, yeah. Well, I'm just going to say this. It was Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. And this first match was real good. It really was. It had, you know, I would say it started off slow at first, but, as it kept going, it started to, it started to speed back up. And, yeah, the action was good. And in the closing minutes of it, Carmelo Hayes um, stepped in front of a spear that was coming for Trick Williams. And Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker wound up winning Dusty the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and they now have a future NXT tag team championship match somewhere down the line. And with that, I'll give that match a 9 out of 10. The second match that happened was Dijak versus Joe Gacy, and it was a no disqualification match. And this match, oh man, that match took me back to the Attitude Era. And and here's the thing. The thing is, Joe Gacy kept getting up and um and it didn't matter how many times that Dijak kept knocking him down. Joe Gacy kept getting up, and all of a sudden, Dijak hits his finisher, and Dijak ends up winning the match. Now, after the match was over, Joe Gacy was still smiling. And I don't even know what to say. At this point, I'm starting to think that maybe Joe Gacy is indeed morphing into a mankind or a Cactus Jack like wrestler to me. Yeah, that was the second match. The third match featured the D'Angelo family versus OTM. Oh, I almost forgot. I would have to give Dijak versus Joe Gacy a 10 out of 10 because that was just because in my view that was just at the end of the day I can't say any more about that match. That was just and that was just legitimately crazy and messed up. Um, And so back to the third match. Um, the D'Angelo family won against OTM. Uh, Again, this match. It started off slow, just like the first match did, but in the end, it kind of picked up the pace. And I mean, yeah, Adriana Rizzo and Jada Parker, they did they did they did pretty good tonight. And I would have to say the real MVP of this match has to go to it has to go to Channing Stacks. Lorenzo. It really has to go to him because he never gave up. And for that, Channing Stacks Lorenzo has my respect. And again, the D'Angelo family won the match. And I'll give this a 8 out of 10. Because of the slow start to the match. And the fourth match, it was originally supposed to be Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez, but then during the match, Lola Vice ended up uh, ended up coming down to the ring and cashed in her breakout superstar tournament. And it turned into a triple threat match. And and Laura Valkyria won the match by pinning Lola Vice. I'm pissed off that Lola Vice would interfere. you know, I'm still pissed off that he would even think about interfering. I mean, that she would even think about doing what she did tonight. This match was supposed to be Roxanne Perez's moment to get back to the top of the women's division in NXT. but Lola Vice came in and ruined it. But yeah, I'll give this match. I'll give this match and I'll give this match an 8 out of 10 also. And over to we're almost we're almost done with the matches. The fifth match was Oba Femi versus Dragon Lee for the NXT North American Championship. And the match was good. Dragon Lee is, had the momentum and started coming out and attacking Oba Femi, and from during the match, the momentum swung to Dragon Lee, then it swung to Oba Femi, and then when Dragon Lee tried to make Oba Femi submit, um, he had to use the ropes to break the submission. And that was a sign of a man not giving up. And the closing segments of the match, the momentum went straight back to Oba Femi, and Oba Femi hit a power bomb and wind up winning the match. So I would say I give this match a 9 out of 10. And this match started off it started off real good. So yeah. And then the last one, the final one, the main event. Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams with Carmelo Hayes. And Trick Williams competed twice tonight. The first time he competed was was during the first match that I went over, in which Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker defeated Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. But this main event right here, this main event between Dragunov and Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. Oh man, it was awesome. The only thing I can say is, yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was 1-on-1, and and the match was back and forth. The momentum was swung to Trick Williams. Then Ilya Dragunov, it had the momentum, and then it went back to Trick. Then it went back to Ilya, and then it was a awesome, cool match, and Dragunov won by hitting Trick Williams, who was bleeding, and also had a banged up knee. But yeah, Trick Williams, he kept fighting. I have a lot of respect for Trick Williams because he kept fighting even though he was bleeding and his knee was was messing with him. And again, Ilya Dragunov defeated Trick Williams to retain the NXT Championship. After the match, though, after the match, that's when things got, that's when things, started to go, how would I say, crazy. The moment that the match was over and, you know, Carmelo Hayes came in there and joined Trick Williams and told Trick that he came that close and that he has nothing to be ashamed of. He had nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing. And I agree. But the moment, and he also says is Trick Mellow Gang forever. Then that's when, after a few short minutes, Carmelo Hayes decides to clothesline and that was when, Trick Williams, not Trick Williams, that was when Carmelo Hayes decided to clothesline Trick Williams. And completely broke up the Trick and Mellow Gang. And here's the thing, I think he was he was not happy that Trick Williams was outshining him. And to me, I'm like, why turn your back on a friend that has been with you since day one? And again, you know, ano- the main event was a awesome match. Um, I still didn't like that Carmelo Hayes did what he did, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. and and it really is messed up, but hey, I guess our favorite tag teams cannot, stay together forever. And and I need to actually start realizing that. So yeah. Hmm, but anyways, uh, that's it for the review. I did not see NXT Vengeance because I don't have that channel that hosted. I was um yeah um yeah, I would say if you have Peacock or if you still have the WWE network, I will it will be all the events that WWE um has will be on there. Uh but yeah, that was the end of the that was the end of the review. I'd like to thank everyone who came here tonight. Make sure to like, comment, and share this video, and I will see you all again um soon with another video. Love, peace, and happiness. I'm your host, Alexander Brandon, and I'm out. Peace. And I'm out. Peace.